Mac or PC?
Welcome to Videojug. I'm Stuart Headlam. Apple Macs have been popping up on more and more people's radars over the past few years, so anyone now buying a computer faces a choice that may be a little bit daunting. The fact is, there's no simple answer as to whether a Mac or PC are better. It depends very much on your individual needs and budget. I'm here to talk you through the pros and cons of each system and help you make an informed choice. In the old days, Macs were seen as being good for creative work, while PCs were seen as being better at office work. These days the lines are a little bit more blurred, with both machines making inroads into each other's traditional territories. And now that Macs run Intel hardware beneath their bonnets, they're closer than ever to PCs in terms of technology and compatibility. The differences between the two machines are clearest when you compare the software they run and the things you can actually do with them. Both Macs and PCs are good for performing such basic tasks as surfing the internet, sending emails and watching DVDs, but it's here we see the first major difference between the two systems. A basic PC bought with a minimum spec you need to perform such basic tasks will cost you a lot less than even the cheapest Mac, but even Windows Vista PCs are vulnerable to viruses and spyware, so you might have to pay again for decent security software. On top of that, if you want to do any more advanced tasks with your basic PC, you may have to pay again at a later date to upgrade its hardware and software. Macs are all but immune to this malicious software, and they come with a complete set of hardware and software for performing such advanced tasks as video editing and web design, so basically you get what you pay for. Macs work pretty much out of the box and are easy to set up for the uninitiated, but where Macs have earned their reputation for ease of use is in their operating system, or OS. The operating system is the beating heart of a computer, and it defines pretty much every aspect of the user experience. The latest version of the Mac operating system, Mac OS X, is intuitive to use and very stable, so it rarely crashes. It also comes in just one version that includes everything you need and works on every Mac. This is compared to Windows Vista, the latest version of Windows, which comes in several versions with different features for different prices. That means you'll have to research what features you're getting on your new Windows Vista PC. That said, Windows Vista is generally more stable and secure than its predecessor, Windows XP, but the biggest strength Windows Vista has is in its familiarity. Computer users who've grown up with Windows may feel more comfortable using the up-to-date version of it as opposed to starting from scratch with Mac OS X. Popular programs like Adobe Photoshop and Microsoft Office are available for both the Mac and the PC, but it's worth pointing out that the Mac versions of Microsoft software tends to have less features and be less frequently updated than their PC equivalents. The Mac's advantage is that every machine comes with iLife, Apple's suite of multimedia programs that allow you to edit photos and video, compose music, design websites, and even burn DVDs right out of the box. You can of course buy equivalent programs for the PC, but as free software goes, iLife just can't be beaten. Windows has a clear advantage in its strength in numbers. Since around 95% of the world's computers are PCs, the computing world as a whole ends up working with Windows by default. Windows is still used in most offices and businesses, so if you're planning on doing any work at home, you might be better off with a PC, as although Macs are happy to exchange files with PCs, you still get the occasional hiccup. You'll also be able to play more games with a PC, as although the latest Intel Macs are technically capable of running PC games, a dedicated gaming PC is better suited to the task. From a cost point of view, you do get more bang for your buck in terms of memory and hard disk space with a PC, but once you start trying to match every feature, port and the quality of software that comes as standard on a Mac, the price difference closes dramatically. Before you buy either, think ahead and really try and plan what you're going to use your new computer for. The chances are a Mac will already have it covered, whereas you might have to pay more to upgrade a cheap PC at a later date. In summary then, Macs are stable and secure, good at multimedia out of the box, and they offer a good all-round package. A PC's strength lie in talking to other PCs, they're good at games, and so long as you don't go mad on the features and software that are built into your machine, they tend to be a lot cheaper than a Mac. Done.